see you always. You look great.
That enthusiastic applause reminds me of my ringtone. Thank you so much for that sitting ovation. Thank you. So much effort. So
Thank you
appreciate
for being here. I think the last time I saw you, and I hope you don't mind me mentioning this, was at your house.
It was.
It was a tree trimming party.
It was a tree trim.
A tree trim, which is very old school.
Very
I don't
old
think
school.
I've ever
By the way,
been to
no
one.
one touched the tree. The tree was empty by the end of the night.
You're right. No one actually trimmed the tree.
No
because
one trimmed the tree.
It's a pain in the ass to trim the tree, really.
Well, it is, but it was fun. It was festive.
Yeah.
You were just hilarious.
You had a lot of very famous people at your party. I mean, it was...
well, you were, yes,
It
I
was
did.
like the Golden Globes. It was crazy. Do you mind if I mention some of the people who were at
I wish you would.
Okay, well, first of all...
Because I love to know who I know.
Like 3/4 of the cast of SCTV was there. Catherine O'Hara was
Yes.
there. Dave Thomas was there. Eugene Levy was
Yeah.
there. I mean, Diane Keaton was there. Larry David. Conan O'Brien.
Larry David. I can do an impersonation of everyone who's there. Okay, say Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton.
Yeah, so God, I mean, yeah.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, you need glasses to do that one. Tom Hanks was there.
Tom Hank was there. I know some people put an S in the end, not me.
It's just Hank.
Tom and Rita Hank.
Yeah, Rita Wilson. I mean, it was an unbelievable
It was
party.
an unbelievable party, but you know, there's no one more exciting to have in my home, with ignoring all those other people, than you.
Thank you.
I mean, every time I'm in your company, I'm whelmed, you know.
I like that. Well,
No. I was
just right in the middle.
Right, just nothing over, just whelmed. No, you know, truthfully, I was thinking about you on the Uber pool ride over.
Nice people.
Well, yeah, I mean, talky, but what do you expect? You know, I mean, I like to make extra cash when I'm headed. But I was thinking about, you know, of all the people that I admire in show business, you're very close to being one of them. And it is...
2 more years.
Even Sean Spicer said that this is the most watched show in the history of late night television.
Did he say
yes,
that?
He did.
Wow.
And he wouldn't lie, that guy.
He would never lie.
No lying there. But I went to your party. I went to a party at your home.
That is true.
And,
Yes.
you know, there were kinds of celebrities there. They were, first of all, having a cash bar is odd.
Is that not? Do people not do that out here?
Not so much.
Oh.
But boy, can KFC cater. I mean, that was a beautiful spread. But he had, I mean, my God, you walk in the room, there's Octomom. There's,
She's doing great, by the way.
she's wonderful.
She's okay.
Black China and Rob Kardashian are there. Flo from the Progressive commercials. was there.
Yes, oh, she's a lot of fun.
The Bacon brother, but not Kevin.
Hank Bacon, yeah, sure.
Hank Bacon, Jim Bacon.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
It's very, I love that we, you know, we are very, actually, you know, people say this a lot in show business, but this is true. We are very good friends.
That is true,
Yeah.
yes.
And we do have fun. Anytime I've had a party, Jimmy always says, maybe I should bring my pajamas and sleep over.
That's
because
right.
He is literally the last person to leave.
I am, yeah. Well, I like to then analyze the party after the party has happened.
Absolutely. And then we go to different locations. We go down that front garden.
That's
and
right.
Say, ooh, let's analyze it from this end, you know.
And sometimes I'll go into your trophy room and take all the trophies out
That's what he
and
did.
put them on the tables at the...
I had a dinner party in November, and there were tables outside, and he left for a bit and came with all my awards and put them around different people's tables.
There were a lot of awards,
There
too.
were a lot of
Congratulations on all of those.
Thank you
I
so
took
much.
a couple of them home. You didn't even notice.
Yeah.
So, speaking of awards...
The only thing I'm missing is my daytime Oscar. That's, I wish you'd give that back.
Did you get a daytime Oscar?
Yes, I
Have you been nominated for an Oscar?
I haven't. You know what?
Outrageous.
Who cares? You know, I'm so fed up with them. You know, look, you do a film like Captain Ron.
Uh-huh.
And
He's sick. You're going to block the cameras.
and no, I mean, and you couldn't look. If you looked at me in the screen, you'd say, "Boy, is he acting?" I mean, that's. But no one paid attention. It was like Captain Phillips if Captain Phillips didn't have a script. Do you know what Christopher Guest? You know Chris Guest?
Yeah, of course,
Guest,
yeah.
Genius. But when I was making Captain Ron, he said to me, "So Martin, what are you doing now?" And I said, well, I'm doing a film called Captain Ron. Oh, yes, what's it about? I said, well, I play a man who has 2 children who inherits a boat. He said, I didn't say spoil it for me.
That's pretty good.
And you are hosting the Oscars. How about that?
That is true. Thank you for...
That's unbelievable. That's really good.
I've been sitting here quietly wondering when you would get to that.
No. I got to it right now. And all I keep thinking when I heard you were hosting is, how many people must have said no? But it's still...
Everyone at your party.
You're gonna kill, because one thing I can say about Hollywood, right now it's in a really great mood. Hey, you got the showbiz banter down.
I do, yeah.
Well, no. Now they're gonna love you.
Well, I'm gonna ask you about this. This is the Oscars. You're presenting with Carrie Fisher, who is, I know, a good friend of yours.
The adorable Carrie Fisher.
And it's...
That was very funny. The premise was that we came up from either side of the stage, and we were both in the same dress.
Oh, that was a premise. I thought that was an actual accident.
No.
No. Well, you really sold it.
And then finally she gets upset and she says, leave, and I said, all right. But this is what bothers me. You have hundreds of dresses. I have 3.
3.
Carrie, do you know Carrie?
I did. Well, I've had her on the show, but I wouldn't say that.
She was one of the great, funniest girls in the world.
Here you are with her and Eugene Levy.
And Wayne Newton, look at that.
Paul Schaefer.
Dave Thomas.
Wayne Newton in the middle.
Even then, this is 1990, and even then, Paul Schaefer looked like a maitre d' on a spaceship.
How did this come to be? Was this in Las Vegas?
We did this every 4 years for about 12 years, and this is 1990. We would go to Vegas, Eugene, Dave, Paul, and myself, and we would pretend to be the Rat Pack. And we would see every show that represented another era.
Really?
You know, yeah.
Like who?
So, well, we saw, in 2 days, we saw Wayne Newton, Anne Margaret, and Liza Minnelli. And Liza was on fire. She was singing, her arm actually left her and flew right across the room.
Do you keep in touch with Wayne or Liza or any of those
I don't know.
people?
Well, you know, Liza's... look, she's at the house now. Shh. I remember we saw Liza. I remember seeing Liza, and we were in the audience, and we were all excited because they would always introduce us from the audience, you know, in each of these shows. And we didn't know who was going to end up 4th, because that's the hip spot. And also, George Hamilton was over to the side, I remember, that night. And then Liza went through Paul Schaefer and the people from SCTV. You know, she didn't quite have it. And then she got solemn. She said, there's someone else out there who's helped me through a lot of stuff. A lot of rough stuff. I'd never met Liza Minnelli, by the way. And so and she said, not only is he brilliant, but I think he's real handsome, too. And I thought... I assumed she was talking about George Hamilton. I turned to Paul and said, would you call him brilliant? I don't know. Anyway, Mr. Martin Short. And I had to stand up and do that thing. Yeah.
You helped her through a lot of things.
You know, yeah, through a lot of rough stuff. Never met her. But she meant through my comedy.
I'm sure, yes. Well, you helped us all through a lot of rough stuff.
Save Tonight. I didn't even know you had an audience until I got out here.
Martin Short is... Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. If you enjoyed the video, hit subscribe. And if you don't click subscribe, this invisible hamster will die.